Hey there guys, Pokémon here, and today I am doing our first top 5. Woo! Yeah. Okay, let's just get into the top 5. Today's top 5 will be top 5 flying type Pokemon. And I will do every generation, including the new generation, which is 6th generation. Now let's move on to number 5. And here we start our countdown with Crobat, the less suspected flying type Pokemon that people may love. Of course, you get Zubat and then Golbat, and then I'll through all that process. Zubat is not very good, neither is Golbat, but Crobat succeeds in speed, especially. That is why he is one of my favorite flying type Pokemon. His hidden ability is Infiltrator, which means he can pass through any barrier, and that means he can go through Protect. He does not care for what is it called? Reflect. He just hits at full power, and then his regular ability is Inner Focus, which protects him from glitching. His base stat for speed is 130, which is pretty fast. Not a lot of Pokemon get to 130, but this Crobat does. Now let's move on to number 4. In the number 4 slot is probably the most suspected Pokemon from the new gen, Talonflame. He's fire flying, and his ability is Flame Body, which of course everybody knows what that does. If you don't, it gets the other Pokemon burnt if it's hit with a physical attack, and if it's outside in the outside world, it actually helps you breed Pokemon, well, hatch eggs faster. Its hidden ability is Gale Wings, which gives priority to flying type moves, which increases the speed, so you might go first, of course. And its base stat for speed, of course, it has plenty of its base stats, but I'm focusing on speed because flying types are mostly used for speed. Its base stat for speed is 126, which is kind of fast. This is estimated. It's not accurate, but it's reasonably accurate. So yeah, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is one of my most favorite flying type Pokemon to ever be brought into the Pokemon world, and that is the Raptor. You will see him on my Wi-Fi team sometimes not. If you ever battle me or see my Wi-Fi battles, but yes, he's one of my most favorite Pokemon. He is definitely my top 15, spoiler alert, Pokemon. His ability is Intimidate, which lowers the foe's attack stat, and his hidden ability is Reckless, which makes hits like, let's say, Brave Bird, or it can learn Flare Blitz, all those hit even harder since they're recoil damage moves. And even though we're not talking about base attack, its base attack is 120, which is pretty impressive, and its base speed is 100. Not that good, not like Crobat and Talonflame, but it's still good. Let's move on to another Pokemon, number 2, which is actually from Generation 3. It is Suelo. You actually could see this on my old channel, UR70, on my Emerald walkthrough. You could see him on there on my team. And yeah, it's half normal, half flying, and its ability is Guts, which boosts attack if there's a status problem, like let's say you're paralyzed, poisoned, burnt, all those. Of course, if you're asleep, it's not gonna work. His hidden ability is Scrappy, which enables moves to hit Ghost types, which is like quick attack and all that will hit a Ghost type. So it's pretty good to have that, especially if your opponent has like a Gengar, which can't be hit by normal hits, and you just need one more hit on it, but you're not fast enough. Quick attack will definitely hit. Its base speed is 125, which is pretty fast, faster than the Raptor. But yeah, that's why he's a number 2 slot. Now for number 1, the most unsuspected, my favorite Pokemon of all time, spoiler alert. I actually forgot about this Pokemon being one of my favorite ones because I got distracted by a little 5th gen. But I just realized, looked at stats and everything, and I just realized that he's actually a pretty good Pokemon compared to my favorite one, Snivy. That was Snivy that eventually evolved into his favorite. But here we go. In number 1, taking the first place lead in my favorite flying type Pokemon, We have Gliscor with base speed of 95, not that great, but if we look at its defense, its base defense of 125, which is really, really incredible. It's half ground type, which means it's immune to electric type attacks, but it is 4 times affected by ice, and its it's also super water is also super effective. Its abilities are Hyper Cutter, which prevent other Pokemon from taking down its base stat. Sand Veil, which boosts evasion in the sandstorm, and its final hidden ability is Poison Heal, which I have on my Gliscor, aka I'm using it for Wi-Fi battles. If it starts HP, the Pokemon is poisoned. That's actually pretty much it. Gliscor was introduced in 4th Gen, and since then I've always looked up to Gliscor, and Gliscor will always be one of my most favorite Pokemon of all time. But what are your top favorite Pokemon? Remember, this was just opinion based and will not be from facts or anything. Because if it was by that, I'm pretty sure Crobat would have won at first place. But it's not that, it's opinion based. And if you have an opinion of your own, comment down below and I would love to know. Also, which other top 5 would you like me to do? I will be doing either grass type or psychic type. So just hit me up and let's see what we can do. Comment down below for your opinion and everything. And until next time, guys, Pokelab out.